Hi there. So today we're back in my kitchen and we're making chocolate chip cookies, but not just any chocolate chip cookies. These are to die for chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to show you how to make it. Let's do it. I prefer to put my dry ingredients in the smaller bowl. So I'm going to start with 2 cups of flour, which I pre-measured, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a half teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use my vanilla salt that I made. I made it in another video. If you haven't seen that one, you might want to check it out. And I'm just going to whisk those ingredients together. All right, dry ingredients finished. Now for the wet ingredients, we're going to use 1 cup of either softened butter, or in my case, I'm vegan, so I'm using vegan base cell, which is my equivalent to butter. I'm going to use 2/3 of a cup of white sugar. I just have a 1/3 cup scoop, so we'll do that twice. And 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Now, it should be 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar, and I know this is really risky, but it's sugar, so what's the worst that can happen? I get too much sugar in my cookies. I don't think that's possible. Okay, so it's really 3/4 of a cup of packed. To me, that's like 1 cup of not packed. That's fine. That's how I roll. And now for the interesting stuff. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of balsamic. Balsamic vinegar, just to be clear. And the most important ingredient, aside from the chocolate chips, is vanilla. This is my homemade vanilla paste. I have another video on that as well. I make my own vanilla paste from vanilla beans I buy from a group called Indri Vanilla. You can find them online. I'll link it in the description. Instead of using just liquid vanilla, like vanilla extract, I've decided I'm going to use this vanilla paste because, for one, I'm not putting any eggs in here. As a vegan, I don't put eggs in my baking, but this has got that goopy texture. Mine isn't too thin. If you don't have vanilla paste and you don't want to make vanilla paste, you can go ahead and add an egg and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Me, I like to use this. 2 nice heaping teaspoons of vanilla extract. Oh, this stuff is so good. Guys, seriously, if you're not making it, you should be. The thing about vanilla paste that's really nice is when you're making your own vanilla extracts, you have to wait, like 1.5 years for it to extract properly. But when you make vanilla paste, it's good. I mean, it's good right away. It's even better after a month. So this stuff is like so good. And we're going to cream that together. Now, if you have a KitchenAid or a mixer, feel free to use it. I just find for this little recipe, I don't mind mixing by hand. And now I'm just going to mix the dry to the wet and mix it up too. Now that that's all mixed together, I'm going to add, I tried it yesterday with 2 cups of chocolate chips and I found that was too much. I know, crazy, right? How could it possibly be too much? But I found the ratio was off. So I'm going to do 1 cup today. I feel like that is the perfect chocolate chip to cookie ratio. If you want to use more, by all means do. Now, I like to make these cookies. I just like to use my tablespoon scoop. I just find this is the right amount. I just make a little scoop. Out it goes. And this recipe is going to make 3 dozen cookies if you do them like this. And sorry, I also forgot to tell you, you need to preheat your oven to 350. I have a convection oven, so it preheats to 325. If you have a convection oven, you know it. I'll just pop these guys into my preheated oven, and I'm going to set my timer for 13 minutes. Okay, so my timer has just gone off. You can smell the cookies are done. Oh yeah, so these are still really warm, but like, I don't know if you can tell, they are like amazing. Oh, I can't wait to eat one. I'll show you when I do, but they're just a little warm. I'm gonna let them cool down a little bit first. Okay, and now it's time to taste test these bad boys. Look Look at this. Oh, you can tell it's crispy. I love the color. Mm. Mm. That is so good. You gotta try these. If you liked this video, be sure to watch this one and this one. I'll meet you there.